going on YouTube? And yeah, it's your boy, guy getting hoed by Bowser at the end of the game, getting all the stars taken. And I got an interesting question for you. What if I told you that this...
That is true. That is true. So we see for Shinobiism, V-Trigger 1 and V-Skill 2, you already see it in play right now.
For him, man. Momoji here bringing this character, showing it out, what she's capable of. I mean, she's got...
is pretty much the same as this.
Jump, connect blocks, and give facelifts in hilarious over-the-top minigames.
Now, I know that sounds weird, and we'll close the loop and make the connection in a moment, but I just want to kind of talk about how these relate to the topic of the video today. So, a lot of players learning fighting games, they struggle on how to play footsies, and I think part of that problem is because the term footsies is really just a bunch of different topics kind of all stuffed into one, like, over stuff jumping bag. You get the idea. And this is probably the reason this topic has so little widely available information on it. What I want to do in this video is break down how you should really be thinking about footsies to actually become a better player in not just Street Fighter V, but any fighting game that you play. So, first of all, regarding the intro of the video, let's close the loop there. Footsies is really just a bunch of mini games that two players play. And your skill playing the neutral game, or, Big Nooch, directly correlates to how many of those mini games you know about and understand, and your ability to play them well. So, you want an example of what I mean? Let's imagine that you have a life lead, and your opponent and you are both in footsies range, so you're just playing footsies. If the timer runs to 0, you win, right? So that's the setup. And because, again, you have the life lead, you would just win if they didn't do anything. So this lets you play a mini game that I like to call bait and reel. And you use your life bar as the bait. Again, your opponent has to do some damage to you so that they won't lose when the timer runs to 0. Which means what you can do is you can slowly start to move backwards. And if they want to hit you, they have to start to move forward. So you take advantage of this, them walking when they try to advance, and you just clip them in the legs with a low attack. And because they're not crouch blocking, they're walking towards you, they're going to get hit. So that's just one example of a mini game that you would play during footsies. Another mini game is what I like to call B3, not Battle by the Bay, for all you historians out there. But this one I like to call Bait Big Buttons. And this takes advantage of the fact that most characters, their far-reaching, long-range buttons are really slow. So what you do is you stand at the range where their buttons would almost hit you. Almost. And when they throw out that big, long-range, slow to come out, slow to recover button, you just jump. And what that does is it kind of forces people to kind of become like, armadillos. They curl up into defense, like, oh crap, my button's out, I gotta block this jump in attack. And you get the jump in, and you're plus in their face, so it gives you a little bit of space isn't the word because you're right in there, all up in their grill. But it gives you the wherewithal to apply a little bit of pressure to them up close and personally. So it puts you in an advantageous situation, basically. So yeah, I mean, that's just an example of what I mean. It's these kinds of little mini games are what really dictate what we call footsies and a match. And that's, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. This video isn't super long. It's not a huge video essay. That's pretty much all I want to talk about. And so now on, from whenever you're thinking, oh man, I'm just bad at footsies, or I don't know how to play footsies, don't think of it that way. The problem that you're presenting to yourself is way too big. Think of it instead of, what mini game did I lose, or what mini game did I not know existed, and then how do I find the counterplay to that, right? You think like this, and you'll grow as a player to have a better concept of fighting games just in general. Again, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to kind of give the introduction of the idea of mini games in footsies. And if you'd like to see more videos on this topic, for example, like actual mini games or how to play them and or like the counterplays to them in the future, do me a favor, let me know your opinions in the comments below. Also, I hate having to say this, but YouTube analytics don't lie. Whenever I say this, people actually do it, so here goes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been trying to go ham on YouTube these past couple months, and my first big milestone would be getting to about 1,000 people. As of the time of this video going up, I've got about 600 subscribers, so if I can get to that magical 1,000, I can actually start to earn a bit of chump change on these videos, and with your support, I'd love to get there. So thank you very much. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Y'all be good. Take care.